Alyssa Milano is taking a stand. She's taking a stand against fascism and hate and white supremacy. She's giving back her Tesla. Here's what Alyssa Milano said. She said, I gave back my Tesla. I bought the VW electric vehicle. I love it. I'm not sure how advertisers can buy space on Twitter. Publicly traded companies' products being pushed in alignment with hate and white supremacy does not seem to be a winning business model. I don't know if Alyssa Milano is a huge history buff, but VW has a little bit more of a sordid history than Tesla does. VW, of course, was founded by Adolf Hitler himself and the Nazi Party. It means the People's Wagon, Volkswagen. But, of course, she doesn't know this. She doesn't know anything. This reminds me that people, very prominent people in public life, have absolutely no historical frame of reference or memory. Okay, everything is just in this perpetual now, this perpetual sort of mania that we're in. And so people forget about ancient history or medieval history. Hitler founded Volkswagen less than 100 years ago. Doesn't matter. There's just this perpetual now. And you're seeing this accelerate. You're seeing this accelerate in Canada, actually. Justin Trudeau, I referenced this a little bit last week. Justin Trudeau is now the first world leader to go on a drag race show.
Hi, Queens. Hi. I'm so sorry to interrupt. I know it's a big day, but seeing as we have the best queens from around the world, we thought you deserved a proper welcome. Please help me welcome to the Canada's Drag Race workroom, the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau! Do I have to curtsy? Do I have to kiss his ring?
I heard you had a summit, and I think I'm a little too late for it, unfortunately.
Oh my God. We're actually just about to do makeover episode.
Oh, that's a big one.
Queens, anybody want to take it on?
I'm with it.
This is groundbreaking. The first ever world leader to visit a drag race set.
Listen, I'm glad to be the first, but I look forward to the time there's a third or a fourth.
To have a world leader in the workroom talking to us, how amazing is that? You better work, Justin Trudeau. Yes.
Totally historic. Isn't this so historic? But then when I saw the clip, I thought, wait a second. Didn't Nancy Pelosi already go on one of these shows? Wait a second, didn't AOC already go on one of these shows? Oh, but I guess neither of them are world leaders in the sense that neither of them are a head of state. So now Justin Trudeau, he's making history. It's how historical is this? Justin Trudeau is the third lib in the last 6 months to go on a weird drag queen show. But it's historic because he's the first world leader from Canada on this special version of the show. How many historic firsts do there have to be before people recognize that the alleged historical first groups have a ton of power and dominance in our society? How many? How many do we see with it? Because the way this is being framed is this is so brave of Justin Trudeau. No, not at all. It would be brave not to go on the drag queen show. The people who are in power are relentlessly pushing transgenderism. It would take some courage to stand up against that. But it's very effective. If you want to amass power, one very effective way to do it is to claim victimhood. The reason we have to fight against the Great Reset agenda of just putting us all in our pods and we don't see anybody and we're just isolated, we're spending all this time alone, is that when people are broken down into this atomized individual, we're all isolated, it's much easier to control us. It's much easier to transform society. We are seeing it happen in real time. I hand you a viral TikTok video.
Do you think it's good for kids to see all of these sexualized things, like people kissing each other, girls kissing each other, guys in thongs, girls with out, yourself?
Yes, because if you don't show them this now, then they harbor who they are as they get older. They feel like they're not included in society.
So you think sexualized activity should begin with them at a young age?
Yes, I mean, I was watching like 8 years old.
And you think that's good?
Yeah.
Should the LGBT be inclusive of bestiality?
I don't even know what that is.
With animals.
I mean, if that's what you want, then that's what you want.
You would accept that?
Yeah.
Now, I know that this is just an anecdote. I know this is just one lady on TikTok. But the plural of anecdote is data. And you see people making these sorts of arguments all the time. And frankly, she's got a point. He goes, yeah, if we're going to tell people that it's cool to do all this eccentric sexual stuff when they're adults, then we got to normalize it when they're kids. They got to see that. They got to see that represented. And yeah, maybe it seems kind of creepy like we're sexualizing kids. And yeah, maybe I'm going to advocate for bestiality and things. But, okay, whatever. Love is love, right? This is happening. Conservatives are warning that, by the time we get down the slippery slope, pretty soon they're going to normalize weird child sex stuff. They are doing that. That is already happening. Conservatives are so good at predicting terrible things that have already happened. It's like pretty soon we're gonna start seeing the things that we started seeing 2 years ago. And I don't want to hear that this is some crazy conspiracy theory, okay? In the post-Jeffrey Epstein world, I never want to hear about crazy conspiracy theories. Creepy Pedo Island is real. We know about Creepy Pedo Island. And we know that Creepy Pedo Island involved some of the most prominent, wealthy, powerful people on planet Earth. So I don't want to hear about it. You saw that Balenciaga ad, that bizarre Balenciaga ad we covered last week, where it was little kids kind of frowning, holding up like a dominatrix, like a S&M kind of clad teddy bear. And conservatives pointed out, this is really weird. And actually, one of the Balenciaga products was on top of a Supreme Court case about child pornography. And then what happened? There was an outcry, and Balenciaga pulled it down and said, we're looking into legal recourse against the people who put this set together. So even now, the liberals want to brush this under the rug, but Balenciaga itself acknowledged, this is sick. This is bad. We got caught, but this is weird. What's going on with this child sex stuff? Kim Kardashian, who does a lot of work with Balenciaga, she came out, she said, this is really disturbing, but it's happening, okay? Someone gave the okay on the set. Someone gave the okay on the photos. Someone gave the okay putting it on the website. We know, apparently American intelligence knew about Creepy Pedo Island because when Alex Acosta, not the terrible CNN talking head, but Alex Acosta, who was up for labor secretary under Trump and he was U.S. attorney before that, he was U.S. attorney prosecuting Jeffrey Epstein. When he went after Jeffrey Epstein, in his own words, apparently he was told, no, forget about Epstein, he belongs to intelligence. So we know that this is happening with the ascent of lots and lots of people.